Folks, Christopher Brandlin here in my office. So, as you know, I like doing some simple office exercise videos just for fun, just to get people out of the chair. So, a lot of people are going to be asking, what do I do? What am I having a walker in my office? And I can explain. And I actually showed a video on this probably about a year ago. And the reason is, to be honest with you, someone owed me money for their billing statement. It was an elderly person, and he didn't have the money, but he had his walker. So I told him I was going to hold on to his walker as collateral until he could pay his bill. Just kidding. But I would never do that to an elderly person. But if they're a Democrat, I may actually consider for a lot of different reasons. So, or a vegan, probably. Anyways, the reason why I'm recommending these walkers, I got it from like eBay 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe even longer, like $15, okay? And people are like, oh, you just use a walker, you're having trouble? I'm like, actually, it folds up, it's very easy, very cheap, and it's very sturdy. And a lot of people like doing exercises as dips. I like doing dips, great exercise because it's great for your upper body, you can use your body weight. And the problem with dips is it's really hard to use it. You usually have to use some dip bars at the gyms, or they can kind of install it in the wall, but this is like the perfect setting for a dip. So let me get this out of the way. So since I'm trying to get back into my 20s as I approach 40 next month, I'm doing different exercises to try to kind of make me a little bit stronger. I'm challenging all these high school and college athletes to show that age is just a number. And anyways, I'm trying to be well-rounded, and I've been trying to work on push-ups most of the time, but the one thing I don't like about push-ups is that I'm basically overcompensating with my chest, even though I'm a flat-chested guy. I don't have any tits, but that was something that limited me during bodybuilding. You can work on your back too. So as I told you before, you can use this for dips, like so, but what you can also do, people don't realize, you can do what's called inverted rows. But a lot of people can't do pull-ups because pull-ups are very difficult. So what you can do with this, you can get underneath, wrap your arms around it, and you can do rows, inverted rows, okay? And it's actually a lot easier because you can have your feet on the ground, and you can elevate your legs, you can bend your knees to regress it. So, look, at $15, you can have a really cheap workout, or you can get it for free or hold out as collateral if one of your elderly clients owes you money. So let's give an exercise. If you have a walker in the office, you have something similar, let's do something. I'm going to do what's called like a pyramid, like a kind of like a tear down. We're going to start off at 10 and we're going to work all the way down to 1. I'm going to do 3 different exercises. So I'm going to do, since I kind of work my back a little bit more, I'm going to do chest, triceps, and also my back, okay? Dips are primarily triceps, but it also involves your chest as well. But then push-ups are chest and triceps. So we want to progress a little bit more, so let's try this out. So I'm going to set this down, get comfortable. As I always say, you want to probably warm up your shoulders, stretch them out. Not sure how flexible you are, but something you should probably test out your shoulder flexibility. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to do the dips, then the rows, then the push-ups, and we're going to go 55, 55, 55. So if you go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it counts as 55. And you're going to do that. You're going to do that for your dips, your inverted rows, and your push-ups. I'm going to do this before I have a conference call in about 10 minutes because I don't have much time. So let's start off. Dips, let's go for 10. Probably gonna get worn out. Go to inverted rows. Move it out of the way. I got good rest so I can do push-ups. 10. That's fun set. See if we can make it all the way down. 2. Last one. Let's see what time it is. I still got about 30 seconds until my phone conference, so perfect. Look at less than 10 minutes. Full workout. I'm actually burnt out. My arms got a very good workout. I can still do more push-ups than most people half my age. Something easily you can do in the office. Also, I already recommended for a lot of people to just do more strength training and just sit for a living, especially if you have a typing job. This is why I hated to go into the practice of law, because I came from the fitness industry and now I'm just stuck at a desk. I deal with a bunch of assholes for a living. I don't like most attorneys. That's another reason why I'm kind of running for Congress, to go back into the health industry indirectly. So I think the more people need to work out throughout the week, get your body moving, start lifting weights, eat more quality meat. Vegan diets malnourish you, so you need to eat quality meat. I always try to make this very clear. And we have too many weak men and women throughout the nation. There's too many beta males. A lot of people get very offended by a lot of my comments, but someone needs to tell them outright. And I always say, if you get really offended by any of my comments, you can go to Minnesota, go to Governor Tim Walz, ask Tampon Tim for a tampon. But anyways, eat meat, train hard. Let's make America great and healthy again.